Episode 1175, Why Don't They Like Me?
It's time to train for life and love your journey. In this episode of Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, you'll learn new ways to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew your mind, body, and spirit. Please welcome your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Staring at a stop sign, watching people drive.
Happy day. It is Good Friday, and it is Confessions of an Upset Mama. Oh yeah, have you ever had that question? Why don't they like me? For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already haven't had the opportunity, you'll want to head on over to createyournow.com where you can learn more and to sign up for the Kisses newsletter, the Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. Well, why don't they like me? What is it? Aren't I a likable person? No matter what I do, I don't fit in. This is something that breaks a mother's heart when your child doesn't feel welcomed. For kids, being accepted is important. Acceptance is like that next to the number one rule when you go to school or when you're on a team. You want to feel accepted. You want to have friends. You want to feel wanted and loved. And to a degree, it's essential. Who doesn't want to be liked? Who doesn't want that love? Who doesn't want to be wanted? Well, everyone does. You know that because you want that in your life. But you know life isn't always what we want. Since our move, it's been a little challenging. The boys have been trying to find their buddies, but to date, there are still no best buddies. Nope. They haven't given up, though. However, I can tell you that it hurts. It hurts them. I can see it in their eyes. We talk about how their day goes, and they immediately shift to their schoolwork and talking about teachers, but the friend conversation just isn't quite there. Yes, they have people they talk to, but they just haven't found those best buddies, the ones that they just click with. You know what I'm talking about? Your girlfriends that you've been with forever and ever. The ones that are just like family, and sometimes you already think that they're more than family. You never want your child to hurt or feel unwanted. Now, ultimately, my babies, they haven't given up yet. However, when I see that hurt, it hurts me. And when they do talk about it, you can tell it makes them very uneasy. Now, like I said, they do have friends. But in life, we want more than friends. We want to belong. We want to be known for who we are. Being known makes us feel loved and wanted. It makes us feel accepted. We belong. Now, we've had that talk that it's going to take some time for them to find people with the same interests, the same beliefs, and building that trust. But let me ask you, how do you feel when you're unwanted or when people turn away from you? It's a nightmare, isn't it? And we replay it over and over again, and it's hard to shake. You can go into a store, and someone can look at you the wrong way, and the rest of the day you're thinking about it. Imagine how that is for a child. We don't think about their feelings because we've already, somewhat grown up. We don't because we still harbor those ill feelings. I can name off multiple times where I've walked into a room and I just feel like I am unwanted for whatever reason, whether they are jealous of me, whether I was wearing the wrong outfit, maybe 2 different color shoes. I don't know. Maybe I had mascara under my eyes. I don't know, but I can remember those moments. Those are moments that we hang on to. And ultimately, sometimes they actually define who we become. It's a nightmare. We replay it over and over again. Think about how Jesus felt. This is Good Friday. Kind of a dreadful day for some. Now we know how it turns out, but remembering what he did for us, for you. He was unwanted. He was unloved. He was beaten up emotionally. Yes, definitely physically. Yet he still pursued his purpose here on earth. That fills my heart with gratitude. But it also breaks my heart too. Sometimes we need to remind our children and even ourselves that it takes time to pave our path, to find our way, to know where we're going, the people that we're going to touch, the ones that are going to come into our lives. Sometimes we don't always have those answers, but we have to trust. We have to believe. And the most important thing is not worrying about what others think, but it's remembering who you are. That is your Kiss to Keep It Simple strategy. Remember who you are. Sometimes it's easy for us to walk into a room when we're brand new and think, okay, I'm going to put on this facade. It's a masquerade ball today, and I'm going to be this person. But if that's not who you are, you're not going to feel comfortable. You're going to want to run the other way. You're going to make everybody else feel uncomfortable because you're uncomfortable. It's just a mess. We have to remind our children the simple things. Love who you are first. They have to be confident in who they are. They have to accept who they are. You have to be a friend with yourself. Are you a friend with yourself? Jesus was. He was a friend with himself. He loved who he was. He carried the pain of the world on his shoulders. Love who you are first. Simple things. Love them where they're at. You cannot change anyone, no matter the age. Wouldn't it be nice if you could tell a baby just to stop crying and poof, they'd stop crying? Doesn't work that way. I remember those days. Tried everything. Oh my goodness, will you just be quiet already? Your diaper's clean, you've been fed, you've been burped, you've been changed again, you've been loved, you've been rocked, you've been walked. What else do you need? You remember those days? Love them where they're at. It's a process for all of us that we're going through. Kids of any age, adults, our age. We need to love them where they're at. Accept them. We want to be accepted. We have to accept them. But are you driving down the one-way street? Accept me, but I don't know about you. I'm going to make sure I judge everything. Be honest. It's confession day. What better day than to have confessions than on Good Friday? Have you confessed lately about who you are? Where you want to be? Love who you are first. Love them where they're at. Love, love, love. That's what Jesus modeled to us. He modeled who he wanted to hang out with. Pretty cool. We need to do the same. We need to encourage our children to do the same. Model who you want to hang out with. If you're calling them the jerk and you're acting like the jerk that you're calling the jerk, well, then you're the jerk too. Confessions. Be upfront. Be honest. Sometimes we don't need to beat around the bush. We need to tell it like it is. In love. Love, love, love. Be the friend who you want in your life. If you're missing that friend, call her. If you're wondering what she's up to, reach out to her. Don't make assumptions that you're waiting on her. You need to do it. You need to take the initiative. Be the friend you want in your life. Jesus was. He showed up. He was there. He kept his promises, and he still keeps his promises today. Remember who you are. And also, not everyone is going to be like you. And that's awesome. Celebrate that. You may find a really good friend who has totally opposite interest in you, but for some reason, y'all connect. Fantastic. You don't have to be a twin in order to be good friends. It's good to have differences, but remember who you are. You're not always going to fit in, but remember, it's not about fitting in. It's all about being you, the you God created you to be. We need to remember who we were created to be in God's image. We need to remind our children of this. We need to encourage them, embrace it. Love who you are first. Love them where they're at. Love, love, love. You can do this. It's hard. You have to be patient and you have to work at it. Maybe you need a little help with all of those, being patient and working at it. I know I do once in a while. If you want some help, I have a free gift for you. It's a coaching call with me. Click on the link, Take Aim in the show notes, and that will begin our conversation. It's very simple. Love who you are first. Are you loving who you are? Are you modeling it for your children? You know, when I get up here and I record and I think about, what's my topic going to be for Confessions of an Upset Mama? Because this mama is always hot on something. And there's so many things I can talk about. But when I was considering this one as a topic, why don't they like me? It brought me to the cross. God sent his only son to die on the cross. He did everything he was supposed to do. He had miracles. And back then they didn't know that it was magic involved. And yet they still stood there and said, no, there's no way you can be the Messiah. There's no way you can be the Son of God. There's no way. Remember who you are. Remember who created you. Love, love, love. Why don't they like me? They will like you as long as you're you. And if they don't like you, you got to be you. That's ultimately what matters. Be the incredible person that God is designing you to be. As he's fitting every little piece together, you do fit in. You may not feel like it right now, but you do. God doesn't make junk. He only sees beauty. And he's creating a masterpiece. And it's you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.